Hey guys, today we are back with some more Traha Global, and in today's video we're going to be talking about some massive news. So they released the dev notes and they're talking about what's going to happen in the future of this game, and what we know so far from the dev notes is that there'll be new raids, there's going to be a new class coming, there's going to be faction balancing so people can finally transfer factions, there's going to be combat power scaling, so there will be potentially arenas with full out CP scaling, so you don't have to worry about CP. And there's going to be huge news for new players. It's easier for new players to catch up in this game. So a lot of what we've been asking for is being answered, so I will be letting you guys know everything that you need to know going forward in Traha. If you guys are looking to continue to play Traha, if you're looking to come back to Traha, or if you're a new player checking out Traha. If you guys don't know what Traha is, Traha is an open world free to play mmorpg that has no auto on mobile and came out very recently. So let's jump into the video. Let me answer some of you guys' questions and let's check it out. So the first thing that we are looking at going into this February is that on the 1st of February we're getting a new raid. Now this new raid will be difficult. They're saying it's gonna probably introduce new tier 2 trinkets, legendary trinkets, which will be tier 2. And it's going to be a difficult raid to do. It's going to have two modes, one easy mode and one very difficult mode. It's going to be a 12-man raid that you guys can do and compete in. So it's going to open up in the raid function here, and we're going to have like another raid added. And hopefully, like they say, it's going to be difficult. It's going to take some time, but that's exciting because we have been asking for a lot of PvE content. Hopefully we start getting more PvE content, like more solo dungeons or more like open world mob farming and stuff like that, because this game is definitely lacking PvE, but that is already good news. We're getting some more PvE content. We're getting a massive raid coming out, and that's going to be very huge. This is coming right now, the 1st of February. Now there's no patch notes out yet for the big update that is coming, but when the patch notes hit, I will make a new video and content on the new update. But these are the dev notes that they're releasing, so this is going to be coming out throughout this month. And the new class is coming, which is the katana class. If you guys know, I talked about the katana class in a different video, but we are getting the katana class. It is coming out in the middle of this month, so let's say in 2 weeks, the update in 2 weeks, we're gonna have a new class that will be the katana class. And I am guessing there's gonna be a new quest line or something that we guys can do to unlock another key, so we can get and use the katana class. So that is exciting news. Katana class looks awesome and fun, and it's about time that we get a new class in this game. And guys, don't worry, I'm sure that they will add something in this game that everybody can use and play that katana class. So katana class coming, big news, and it'll be interesting to see how they do the balancing and how, with this, but most likely there'll be new class balancing tune coming out too. So new class. Next up is something that we have to talk about, which is a faction balance. As you guys can see, especially my server EU1, I know in other servers Vulcan is dominating, but his Naiad is dominating. And unfortunately, if you guys do territory wars, you guys can see it's highly dominated by the Naiad faction, the Conquest. We have I mean, right now we're just going back and forth, giving each other bosses, but we have a massive buff here, and then Siege War is absolutely horrendous. We have a tier 2 buff in Siege War. So overall, we're struggling. We have a tier 2 buff. You guys see they've been up for 2 weeks only. So we're struggling because we are highly undernumbered in these wars. But now they're adding something that we will be able to change our faction. So basically what they're saying is it appears that their balancing is not working and their limiter is not working, and around mid-February there's going to be a way for a system where players can change faction and they will get certain rewards. So hopefully we'll see some balance in the faction, because it's very important in this game that factions are balanced, because if they're not balanced, what's going to happen, guys, is that the game will be boring and nobody's going to play it, because one side will always lose while one side will always win. So it's no fun in that and no exciting about stuff about that. But doing the Siege War is so boring because the 50 more other members, we can't do anything. We just stand there and wait out to get less rewards. So hopefully that's going to be huge. That's probably going to be coming in 2 weeks too. So next up is changes to combat power scaling. So you guys know in the arenas, especially if you guys look at the arenas, you guys will see that the CP scaling is for the top 100, and it's very hard because you get balanced stats if you're under top 100, and it's hard to compete in arenas. But what they're saying is they're gonna, first of all, they're gonna maybe add a scaled arena. So maybe one of these modes will become fully scaled so that you guys can play one and compete on the same level as everybody else, which is huge. I like that. And they're gonna do other changes. I don't know, I didn't completely understand what they meant with this, but they're saying after considering player opinion rather than implementing different changes in every content, we chose to change combat power scaling in a way that allows players to choose the content they want, such as the burn and loot dark. But what they're saying is basically this. You know how you have these conquests, one is balanced and one is not balanced. They're gonna try to do that probably with everything. So with territory wars, it's gonna be a balanced one, and then it's gonna be a not balanced one. With battlegrounds, it's gonna be a balanced one and not balanced one. That's what I'm getting from this. So hopefully that is true and people can enjoy the game more and have fun with it. Now they're gonna add a new user support. So for new players, so if you're a new player, you're trying to get into the game, or you're an old player, you just want to get back into the game, they're saying that adding a support for new players in early February. So let's say a week into February, update that allows new players can get into the game easily, so people can finally get and play this game and catch up. That is very important. New player base, super important. So they're gonna add, I don't know how it will work and how the incentive will be. But people can get into the game very easily, and same while maintaining our efforts for existing users. So it will be good for both new players and existing players and players that want to come back. And last but not least, guys, we'll have a name change ticket. For those that want to change name, you guys can finally change name. Yes, let's go. It's gonna be in the shop. Okay, now overall, what do I, Spid, think about these changes? Now you guys know on my stream I made a list of the changes I wanted, and one of my most important things were new players. Definitely we need more easier for new players to catch up. They're doing that very good. Depending on how they do it, it can be very good for the game. Number two, I talked about faction balancing, because a lot of this game depends on faction being balanced, and they're doing that, so that's also good. Depending on how they do it, very good. They're adding more PvE content, which is great. New class, which is great. New updates, new content. They're communicating with us more, which I asked for too, which is very good. So overall, the changes that we're getting is very good. Now all they have to do is more frequent content, more raids, more dungeons, more gear, more level cap. Push it out, let us have fun, let's play it, and then adjust according to that. Okay, it's better to start releasing more content now and then release maybe later content less eventually if the player base dies down. But right now we need more content and we need these changes ASAP. But I'm very glad that they're listening. I'm very glad that they're making these changes, because again, Traha Global, it's a great MMORPG, one of the best right now on the mobile cross-platform market, in my opinion. So for people that want to play it and enjoy it, it's good that they're making changes. So high hopes for still for going on for this game. It is losing population, but hopefully these changes are enough to get people back into the game. And what we need is more marketing. Please market this game. It's a great game, so you shouldn't have a problem marketing it. You can use many ways to market. You can show the amazing raids, show the amazing big faction wars, you know, post us ads. Okay, promote this game, because we need players. It's very important in these big faction versus faction games to promote it. So great things, Traha, good job, keep going. And February will be the moment of truth. We'll find out if this game is worth playing and staying for, or if it's not. So Traha, you know, you better do your thing. But thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, because we're right here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.